Hello, people, and welcome once again to this live transmission on D and Z TV. Yes, so we've not had live for some time now. Network has been a little bit crappy. That's why we've not been able to have this live transmissions. But network seems to be a little bit good today, so we've actually decided to come with this live video because it avails us the opportunity of having some good conversations with you and opportunities of us also hearing feedback from you. And we do really want to have this feedback, and that's because without your feedback, we cannot really serve you well. So this morning, there's a very serious warning that was sent to the Oni from none other but Iyalaje. Yes, the Iyalaje sent a warning to the Oni concerning the Ojaja mall. Now, for some of you who have been following our stories for some time now, so much has been happening at the palace of the Oni of Ife. Yes, so much has been happening in the palace of the Oni of Ife, and the best thing we can do as a family is to always try to be the first to break this news to all of you, and that is exactly what we are doing this morning. To the gist to you at its happening. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, I urge you right now to click the subscription button, click on the notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there is just anything you feel you want us to look into for you, the best you can do is to go to the comment section and drop that stuff that you want to hear. And guess what? We will do nothing but to make sure we get to the root of the matter and bring you the story as it is hot, as it is hot. All right. So now let's go straight to the business of the day. You know that only some time ago, built Ojaja Mall. Now, he didn't end by building Ojaja Mall. He also now added a few other things to the Ojaja Mall. Yes, he added a few other things to Ojaja Mall. Now, these things that he added were meant to help alleviate the suffering and poverty of his people. The Oni is a man of his words. The Oni is a man who wants to change the economic well-being of his people. So what he does is he goes out of his way to make sure that he does things that his people will benefit. Yeah, he does things that his people will benefit, his people will be excited, and his people will be happy. This he has been doing for a very long time now. So, coming to building of the Ojaja Mall, there were a lot of controversies and conspiracy theories that Olori Miriam was actually one of the financiers of the mall. Yeah, that she co-founded or she co-owns the mall. This actually generated a lot of bad blood, a lot of hiccups, as a lot of persons were of the opinion that that is why she's been behaving the way she's behaving, because she has a major stake in the mall. But right about now, a lot of persons want to have a bite of the mall. A lot of persons want to be in control of the mall, and as it stands, Iyalaja is actually not really happy with this new development. She's not happy with this development because it has the capacity to tear the palace apart. Yes, it has the capacity to cause more harm from the palace. It has the capacity to disintegrate the palace. Now, a lot of things have been happening that persons who do not understand find it difficult to understand. But right about now, to be cautious on to be caution is actually the word right now. you know there needs to be extremely cautious of the things that are happening there. Caution is so important. Caution is so important because if things are not coped properly, this is actually going to cause more harm than good in the palace. You know, a lot of things have been happening. Like over the days, we had the issue of the Equatorial Guinea man who actually almost tore the internet apart. Now, Yalaja is of the opinion that Oni does not need to be involved in any form of social media war. You know, when social media war happens, they have a way of disintegrating the palace. They have a way of making people not to see things from their own angle. You know, the issue of fake news is also there. So the Oni actually has more things in his kitty to handle. So now, going by this, there needs to be extreme care to see and make sure that the Oni does not get involved in anything that will take away his peace, especially now that Naomi is actually making a triumphal entry into the palace. You know that last week too, Naomi had an event at the palace which actually brought in Obasanjo. A lot of dignitaries came, and as a matter of fact, a lot of people have been talking to Naomi, and finally, she has accepted to come back to the palace. And as a matter of fact, she came back to the palace, stayed in the palace, and before you know it, she and Oni were able to get along very well. This their getting along is very interesting and sweet because it has actually cemented the reunion. It has actually cemented the reunion. It has actually made it easy for everybody to be happy, to be excited, to know that of a truth, people don't actually need to war, people don't actually need to fight. What people need the most right now, what people need the most right now is to see and make sure that there is peace and harmony in the palace. There's peace and harmony in the palace. So Grace here said the same Iyalaja that started the whole confusion in the palace. She brought the women to Oni. Miriam was not forced to invest in KBC's investment. Thank you very much, my sister. You really have a point there. You really made a valid point. Grace is a thank you. You see, it's actually not bad for people to say things the way they want to say, and later they could change. I think the woman has actually seen where she erred, and if she has seen where she has erred, the best she can do right now is to try to correct the mistakes. She's trying to show her wealth. Nobody should be blamed. Yes, Miriam is actually trying to show her wealth. And for me, I think this is more like a family business. If you invest in your family, it shouldn't call for you now to want separation. I want to make it look as if you're make it look as if you are the biggest investor. Nothing stops you from investing in your husband's business, and later all of you can still benefit. So, Grace is a thank you so much for your comment. We really appreciate it. So, as I was saying, there's going to be some level of caution in the palace. There's going to be a whole level of caution in the palace for Naomi, for the whole for Oni to be extremely careful of these women because they bring nothing but chaos, and chaos is actually not what anybody wants right now. So, Grace, thank you, and others watching, we appreciate you. It has been awesome having all of you. Till we come your way again, this is D and Z TV. If you don't subscribe to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there's just anything you want us to talk about on this channel, let us know. And guess what? We will talk about it. All right. Thank you and see you some other time. Bye bye.